So here at the shop, I notice a lot of people have some maintenance mistakes. So we're gonna talk about easy maintenance mistakes to avoid from a mechanic's point of view. I'm at the shop early because I'm brewing some coffee. So let's just wait for Kenneth to arrive. He is the shop mechanic, and let's see what he has to say. Again. So what are the common bike maintenance mistakes that a lot of people make?
The brake pads.
Okay, with the brake pads, what should they check?
The pads thickness.
So how do they check the pad
You can
thickness?
see it here, actually.
You can see the thickness of the
Yes.
pads even while the wheel is on. Does it feel different if it's
No.
starting to get thin?
No, it still feels the same.
The pads, unless it's already metal to metal. So when it's already metal to metal, when you feel the difference, that's when it's too late already.
Too late now.
What else?
Every ride, you better check your tire pressure
Why is that important?
because it actually deflates.
Deflates,
Yeah.
especially if it's tubeless.
Yes.
If it's tubeless, overnight, there's always a little air that comes out.
Yes, there is.
Even if it's not tubeless, it's also a good idea to check tire pressure all the time because even with the butyl tubes, there's still some air that comes out. Check the tire pressure to avoid flats.
I recommend every ride to lube the chain, but you wipe it after you put lube.
Every ride, that's your recommendation. I guess it also depends on
To the lube.
the lube.
Yes.
So why is it important to lubricate the chain on a regular basis?
It's noisy if you don't lubricate it.
And then what happens if it's noisy?
It will putol ba?
The chain. So if it becomes noisy and there's more grime and dirt in it, then it's more likely that the chain will break, and then also it will damage the cassette, right? So if you lubricate it more often, then the chain and the cassette and the crank lasts even longer.
It's better to overlube than no lube.
Better to overlube than no
Yeah.
lube. Early on when we first opened, we got a tri-bike come in, and then, when he was on the trainer, he was just sweating on the hoods the whole time. So there was so much corrosion.
On the hub and on the headset.
Yeah, on the hub and the headset. So if you're on the trainer a lot, one of the big maintenance things to do is to just wash the area with water just to get the sweat out so it doesn't corrode the aluminum. Also, if you are using an aluminum drop bar bike, it's a good idea to check under the bar tape every now and then because it corrodes because there's some sweat that also accumulates there. No?
Yes.
But the carbon, that's not really an issue in carbon.
Not really an issue.
Because with aluminum, if it's corroded really badly, then actually the aluminum can break, no? So that's really a big issue. So maybe how often should they check under the bar tape?
Months?
Every 3 months if it's heavy usage.
Just better wash na lang yun. Every kanon mo singot kayo sa ride, you wash na lang.
So you're suggesting like after every ride, just spray it with water, no?
That's right.
Like a light spray with water and then then just lubricate the chain.
Lubricate na lang.
Okay. I mean, if you want to do it after every ride, that's a lot of cleaning. The seat post, also check it regularly. So occasionally remove it.
Carbon, put carbon paste. And for aluminum, just put grease.
Yeah. If it's carbon, it has to be carbon paste. Grease.
Muubos man siya, dili carbon paste mong gamiton.
Oh, really?
Oh. Kaya carbon paste, parang siya na dust. Kaya words na siya.
So it holds it a little
holds
bit.
it, oh.
So how often should they remove the seat post?
Every 3 months.
Every 3 months
check.
also.
Per tendency, same atong gapon.
Yeah.
Hindi na maigot. Especially on steel frames.
Especially on steel frames. If it's an alloy frame or a carbon frame,
Same.
it still happens, but it's just more common on steel frames.
Every customer before, ano siya na, ihay pagkungkag ang free hub kay kining magtingog daw.
Oh.
So, advice yun nga, sit post, kining ari, ano yung sound sa di yun. O to, bungkag na, lagi po ng sound ka. Kuligi o ka balik. Di, karasa, nawag na tingog.
Ay, oh.
Ano na yung difference? Ilang pasingin lang yun, butong bracket, gumawa butong bracket.
So it could be like there's so many other possibilities of like where sound comes from on the bike. Oh yeah. So the imo gitastingan.
Oh, stingan.
Okay, so that's our basic maintenance things that you should probably look out for every now and then. Brought to you by Kenneth and me. All right. No more days, please subscribe.